My own fault. And my only fault is I don't realize how great I really am.
Where my champions at? Where my champions? Dim the lights just to recreate the ambience. I'm about to murder the stage, call an ambulance. Moment of silence, my condolences. I'm going crazy, I don't think that I can hold it in. I pray to God to forgive me for my life of sin. I'm jumping in even if I don't know how to swim. Working like it's two of me, but I ain't got a twin. Wait a minute, this that theme music. Go hard in the paint to get a ring music. This for my people that really never had nothing. The money will come, they do it because they love it. This for my niggas who's tired of being tired. Never take a seat, stand up like Richard Pryor. Always trying to reach everything they desire. I'm just trying to preach that you can't take it higher. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. I'ma be here when my time is up. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. One day you'll know when the time comes close. One day you'll know when the time comes close. Got a lot of things that's on my mind. I just take this one day at a time. Never lose a step, I'm on my grind. If you think it, you could be it, so I say it in my rhymes. So many dreams that I wanna achieve. Look myself in the mirror like I believe. Wanna get your day going, it's the fix you need. Work hard so I can feed my nephew and my niece. What I do it for a family, do it to get a Grammy, do it to be the greatest, earliest and the latest. Niggas that tried to play us, wishing they never did. Trying to do me favors, seeing that I'm ahead. Blood of the struggle, walking over troubled puddles. Hustles on my chest, no hustle, no progress. Pieces to the puzzle when everything was a mess. I'm just trying to stay blessed, be better than all the rest. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. I'ma be here when my time is up. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. One day you'll know when the time comes close. One day you'll know when the time comes close.
Destined to do this, bred to be stunting. I know I'm the greatest, you ain't telling me nothing. Bitch, I'm blowing up and you pressing the button. Pull up the yak, sprinkle some stress in the blunt, and watch a professional work. Lower the lights, might mistake me for lucky, I'm rolling the dice. Over obsessed, got these hoes in distress. Prepare for the worst, I hope for the best. Kinda fly to be a genius, never been a dummy. And I ain't sacrificing my integrity for money. Some things are more important, I'm trying to keep the balance. What's understood don't gotta be explained, we speak in silence. Nothing worth it is easy, nothing easy is worth it. Now we facing the verdict, practice making me perfect. Young, rich and motivated, got no time to stress. And good is just an understatement, baby, I'm the best.
I said I feel like I'm the greatest. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. I'ma be here when my time is up. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. One day you'll know when the time comes close. One day you'll know when the time comes close.
I must be the greatest. I told the world. I talk to God every day. The God's with me. Can't nobody be against me. I the world. I know God. I know the real God. Wait a minute, Cassius. I am the king of the world. Hold it. Hold it. You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. You must listen to me. No rounds, and let me tell you, I'm not conceited, I'm just convinced. Harry, listen, I'm so modest, I can admit my own fault. And my only fault is I don't realize how great I really am.
Where my champions at? Where my champions? Dim the lights just to recreate the ambience. I'm about to murder the stage, call an ambulance. Moment of silence, my condolences. I'm going crazy, I don't think that I can hold it in. I pray to God to forgive me for my life of sin. I'm jumping in even if I don't know how to swim. Working like it's two of me, but I ain't got a twin. Wait a minute, This that theme music. Go hard in the paint to get a ring music. This for my people that really never had nothing. The money will come, they do it because they love it. This for my niggas who's tired of being tired. Never take a seat, stand up like Richard Pryor. Always trying to reach everything they desire. I'm just trying to preach that you can take it higher. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. I'ma be here when my time is up. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. One day you'll know when the time comes close. One day you'll know when the time comes close. Got a lot of things that's on my mind. I just take this one day at a time. Never lose a step, I'm on my grind. If you think it, you could be it, so I...
Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, I mean, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century.
Hey, welcome. It is Thursday at noon East Coast Standard Time, which means it's time for you to get your hustle on. This is Young Hustlers. My name's Jared Glant here on Grant Cardone TV. Maybe you're listening to us on iTunes podcast, on Stitcher, I don't know, YouTube. You could be watching us from anywhere right now, but the most important thing is that you're here and you're listening to the show. Got a good one today. I think it's going to be meaty. I think it's going to be something that's going to give you some value, give you something that you can actually use to go make some money. We're talking about 5 ways that you can increase sales, not next month, not next week, not tomorrow, but now. 5 ways you can increase sales today. Before I get started, I just want to say, what this show's all about. Is it 3 years ago, 4 years ago now? We've been doing this show for a while, 3 years ago. Grant and I were riding in a car, and I was like, man, Grant, you've helped me so much in my life. You've given me a lot of direction. You've given me like real advice and real information that I'm actually I'm using, and it's working. And, plus you're not boring, and, you're crazy on Snapchat. Well, Snapchat, he wasn't using Snapchat back then, but you're crazy. You're posting all these videos. You're wild. When I'm hanging out with you, I can identify with you. We got to get that message out. And so that's what Young Hustler's all about. But it's not about an age. It's about your hustle, man. Is your hustle young? Is it old? Where's your hustle at, man? You don't have to be 22 years old to be a young hustler. Actually, some of the strongest young hustlers I know are in their 50s, man. So age means nothing. All right, so 5 ways that you can increase sales today. By the way, if you want to call in and you have like a secret silver bullet to increase sales, something that you've done that has made a huge difference, call in, share it, man. That's what this show's all about. It's about getting good information out to everybody, no matter who it comes from. 305-865-8668. The number's 305-865-8668. I'm also banging here on gctv.com, grantcardonetv.com/Young Hustlers. You can post in the comments, and we'll get your questions answered. So look, 5 ways you can increase sales today. I put this list together of 5 things, again, that you can actually start doing today at the end of this show that'll make a difference. And so what I need you to do is I need you to get a pen and paper out. If you're driving in the car, maybe you're going to have to play this back again later. But these are 5 really, really easy things that you can do to increase sales. I mean, hey, look, that's why we're all here. We're all trying to improve. We're all trying to get better. And these are things that we focus on and we work on all the time. Number 1 way that you can increase sales today, attitude, man. Attitude. Now, attitude is like, your attitude can be seen in every single area of the sales process. of the transaction. Before the sale, after the sale, during the sale, in your prospecting, in your cold calling, in your closing. I mean, literally, your motivate. I mean, your attitude can be seen everywhere, right? It like penetrates. It basically directs the flow of what you do. It's so important. Okay, so, you know, people will actually pay more for a great attitude than they will a great product. Good example of this. If you've ever been to a restaurant before, no matter how good the meal is, if you have a waiter or a waitress that's like just no good, service is bad, they're rude, you know, I mean, do you feel good about tipping them? Like, I mean, I usually always tip them, you know, at least 20%, but I never feel good about it. And then if somebody freaking turns it on and they blow it up and I'm like, man, they were awesome, they were on the ball, very attentive, you know, I pushed 25%, you know, 30% out there. You know, that's probably the most real example of the impact attitude can have on a situation. So you got to think about, like, what is your attitude? Like right now, literally, you could be having a poor attitude day. Maybe you missed a big deal that you were going for. You know, maybe you're not making enough money. Maybe, you know, you got some freaking sob story that's weighing you down and taking your attitude from a 10 to a 2. Dude, the pros, the greats, I mean, the people that are crushing it, dude, they can go from 0 to 100 quick. It's the single biggest determining factor in your success every single day is going to be your attitude and how you approach the day, how you approach your customers, the people you work with. Like, we do these meetings every morning. Dude, we do everything possible to freaking jack people up, to freak them out, to get them excited, to get them engaged at the beginning of the day because it's so important. So we try to impact people at the beginning, and man, we do some crazy stuff. Like, you know, this morning we were just yelling. Like, it was just like everybody just yell and scream and clap and cheer and just get wild and get excited, get some energy, get your freaking blood flowing, right? Woo! 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 So the key is when you're not feeling it, you got to be able to turn it on. The greats can turn it on. They can go from 0 to 100 at any point, at any time. And so if you want to be successful in sales, dude, you got to have these little attitude checks all throughout the day. Maybe going to the gym clears your mind, get your attitude in line. Maybe it's music. You know, who knows? Maybe it's success stories. We read testimonials and success stories from people because that freaking jacks us up and gets us excited. So you need to figure out what that is for you. If you can't go 0 to 100, if you can't go from ba 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 to rah! Like on the drop of a dime, you need to figure out what you can do to turn it up because your customers are going to demand that you be able to turn it on even when you're not feeling it, and they will actually pay you for it. Dude, that was only one. That was one tip. One way to increase your sales. There's 4 more. This is Young Hustlers. We'll be right back after the break.
Too many people are being kept from their dreams by circumstances they couldn't control and mistakes from a long time ago. All they needed was a second chance or a fresh start. That's why CashNow was created. Since 1997, Ray Abood, owner of CashNow, has been the premier expert in home renovation and resale in the York tri-state area. Dedicated to premier customer service, getting the best deals at the lowest price, this is the only expert company you should deal with when it comes to buying and selling a home. Offering a 5-step home buying process, Ray and his team will ensure your needs are covered and get you closer to your dreams of buying a home in any city across the United States. To find out more on how you can get started on owning or selling a home, visit CashNowPA.com. That's CashNowPA.com to get started. Gaining financial independence is what every person seeks in today's world. With so many options when it comes to investing, it can be confusing to know what to do. Specialized IRA Services helps you know the right direction to go. Whether you are looking for a self-directed IRA, a retirement account, or need the know-how on funding a new business, Specialized IRA Services helps you gain control of your assets, your money, and your investments while being educated on the entire process. In removing Wall Street out of your investment, you can be sure to spend less on investment fees, taxes, and make more on your returns. Let the expert team at Specialized IRA Services help you transform your family legacy and secure your financial independence. Visit SpecializedIRAServices.com. That's SpecializedIRAServices.com to register for more info and receive a free ebook on your guide to financial freedom. That's SpecializedIRAServices.com. Available right now is the best offer Grant Cardone has ever given you access to. Cardone U is an online sales training platform, the #1 sales training platform in the world, with over 1,500 interactive sales training videos that give you the exact steps on selling, closing, negotiating, prospecting, follow-up, and being motivated. With over 21 million lessons taken, Cardone U is the #1 online sales training platform in the world today. Available right now for only $199 per month. That's right, for only $199 per month for a limited time. Go to CardoneU.com, that's CardoneU.com, to register and get access right now. That's CardoneU.com.
And we're back, young hustlers. 5 ways to increase sales today. That's what we're talking about today. Number 1, the attitude check, man. Where is your attitude at? You know, I think one of those things, attitude determines altitude or something like that. It's just important. You know, I know that it's important. It makes me, if my attitude's good, I have a much better day. If my attitude sucks, I'm freaking kicking rocks all around, you know, just bad day, grumpy, negative, you know. Dude, you got to find a way to freak your attitude out. Turn it around like a light switch. Way to increase sales. Number 2, VAFU, man. VAFU. Value-added follow-up. This is, man, I tell you, probably one of the most valuable things in the sales transaction that you can do to differentiate yourself from everybody else, right? So consumers, prospects, clients, dude, people, they have so much access to information that they can create distance between themselves and you. And if you're a salesperson, that's a problem. Distance is a problem for you unless you can be really effective at getting somebody's attention, right? The average transaction takes place, 80% of transactions take place between the 5th and the 12th follow-up attempt. It takes time, man. You got to work in. You got to break through the noise. You got to get through. Dude, I get 150 emails every day. Like, how are you going to break through that? I got somebody sending me this wild, crazy message on Facebook from a fake account. I got, you know, Dave's got this other guy who was a deal. It's right on the finish line, and then everything stops because this has to change and that has to change, and so that's up here and over here. Dude, how are you going to get somebody's attention, man? You got to be creative. You got to be creative, and you got to be persistent with follow-up. So this is like the game time differentiator. This is where the game is won and lost. If you ask Grant, he'll tell you that follow-up is the greatest sales secret and the single one thing that was responsible for all of his success. So like VAFU, dude. VAFU, V-A-F-U, value added follow-up. What are you doing to be valuable to your prospect? Think about it, man. Think about it. Are you sending generic messages out to the same people over and over and over again? Are you on that broken record follow-up plan that we talk about? That broken record that's just round and round and round? What are you doing to provide value? Like become an expert in what you do so much to the point that, like, dude, people are like, they're waiting for that email from you. They're waiting for that phone call from you because they know with that phone call comes something of value that they actually want. Not, hey, how quick can I move this fool into the spam folder because they're bugging me out, right? If people are freaking out on you because of your persistence with follow-up, I promise you it's because you're not adding value. Dude, if people are bringing me good, valuable stuff all the time, I may not respond to them, but I always read their emails. Yeah, I got a guy that he's an online marketer. His name's Frank Kern. You guys probably know who he is. If he doesn't, you should definitely subscribe to his newsletter just to see the emails that he writes. Man, the guy's masterful at writing emails. He communicates to people in a great way. I think I've bought 2 things from him ever, and fortunately, I've over the years become to know him. Dude, I've bought 2 things from him in life, but I just love his emails because I get so much value out of seeing how he puts his emails together, how he structures his pitches. I mean, like, there's just so much value in there that I'll never take myself off that guy's list. So, dude, what can you do to be valuable like that to your customers? You know, like we're here, we're doing things like this. We're, sending links out to the 5 ways you can increase sales today show on Young Hustlers. Find out what that thing is that your client perceives as valuable and make sure that you're the one that gives it to them with a great attitude every day, all day, through your follow-up, through your phone calls, through your emails, in every medium possible. And you want to really freak people out? You want to take your follow-up to from the baby game to the master game? I don't have my phone on me. Do video follow-up, man. Video follow-up has been one of the biggest impacts that we have ever implemented in our sales team. Why? Because it personalizes it. It personalizes all the follow-up that you do. It puts a face to the email. It creates life out of something that's just freaking dead, right? And I got some stats about testing and open rates, and 96% do that. That's a big freaking number, man. So look, let's see what else here. Two forms of follow-up: pre-sale follow-up, post-sale follow-up. Both important, but you're not going to have post-sale follow-up unless you get a customer in the first place. So you got to figure out, hey, how can I differentiate myself from everybody else? Dude, pre-sale, that's where you show your commitment. That's where you show your conviction. That's where you freaking break away from the pack and all the people that have that automated 5 or 6 emails that go out. Hey, I'm about to turn your file off. I'm about to close your file. Can you pass me along to the right person? Dude, you're a quitter, man. You're scraping the bottom. You're a bottom feeder. You're going for the low-hanging fruit, crossing your fingers, hoping that you get lucky, dude. There's zero control in you for that. There's zero predictability in you for that. The way you get predictability is you become a freaking master at getting somebody's attention with follow-up. Social media, texting, email, video, freaking show up on their front doorstep. That's how you provide value with follow-up. That's how you get somebody's attention. And that's how you become a sales master. It just felt like it was building up, Like, did you feel that? Like it had some momentum? I had to do that. And then post-sale follow-up, obviously, just as valuable. This is where you can start multiplying opportunities, start building a network, not just a client. You don't just focus on one transaction. Look at how many transactions that one single deal can turn into if you do a freaking knock-up job. Post-sale follow-up, dude, that's where you create fans. That's where you create somebody. They're winning with your program or your service or your product or whatever. You've become vested in it. And they want to tell everybody about it. That is the one goal that you should have once somebody takes delivery of your product. How do I get them telling everybody about how great what we do is here? So that's 2, man. That's 2, and those 2 things right there, man. If you can nail value-added follow-up and you can nail the attitude thing, if you just did those 2 things today, you'd be well on your way to increasing sales. And I bet that on the next phone call, you're going to have a different outcome. By the way, what about Cardone U? Have you guys seen the Cardone U deal we have right now? So Grant's out of the country. He's in St. Bart's. Got this freaking ridiculous house. He's down there hanging out, chilling. And we're like, hey, you know what? We're going to freaking crush it. We're going to just knock one out of the park, cover off the ball out of the stadium while he's gone. Why? So we can prove it, man. That's what we try to do. So we put a special together. Cardone University is a $19,000 program. We put a payment plan together to make it affordable for everybody. I mean, literally anybody can afford it. Anybody could come up with $199. We got this program. It's a $19,000 program. You can do a one-time pay. That's how I'd take care of it. I'd just knock it out, $2,000. I'd put it on a credit card and make payments to the bank, as I come up with the money, however you want to work that out. Or, dude, we can finance you. $199 a month. CardoneU.com. I want to tell you more about that, but more importantly, I want to give you 3 more ways that you can increase sales today after the break.
Leave a mark in your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016 with clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisades Center Mall in West Nyack. Steve Griggs is New York's best landscape designer. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit SteveGriggsDesign.com. That's SteveGriggsDesign.com. Life, anything can happen. Disasters, losses, unexpected things that are not part of your business plan. And when it does, the next step is to figure out how to get back to business as fast as possible. That's where Pride Public Adjuster steps in to properly manage your insurance claim, create a strategic recovery plan, and get you everything you are entitled to from your insurance company. Our experts ensure that your insurance company will restore you to pre-loss condition or better. Since Pride works strictly on contingency, there is no risk and we don't get paid until you get paid. We are the only public adjusting firm licensed in every state in the United States utilizing our own in-house team of insurance professionals. We work exclusively for you, the policyholder, not the insurance company. Contact us today to receive a free claim review at prideadjusters.com. That's prideadjusters.com. Settle for everything with pride. That's prideadjusters.com. Credit affects every aspect of life. How's yours? At Safe Credit Solutions, we dedicate our lives to ensuring you can get the life you want. Safe Credit Solutions are FICO certified consultants, and we are trained to be immediately at your service to find solutions and repair your credit. Our goal is to grow your credit, add stability, and accomplish the goals you want for your life. With month-to-month services and live monitoring of our progress, we can get results for you within 30 to 45 days. Visit SafeCreditSolutions.com. That's SafeCreditSolutions.com to get a free credit consultation from our expert team. And let's get you on the path to repairing your credit today. That's SafeCreditSolutions.com.
Hey. We're back. We're talking ways to increase sales today. So far, we covered the first two: attitude, value-added follow-up. We're talking about Cardone University, man. $199 right now a month. It's a $19,000 program, covers everything. Everything that I'm telling you here is like just a little nick off the top of the iceberg for what Cardone U has inside. Selling, closing, negotiating, follow-up, mindset, how to be more successful, how to get more deals done, how to shorten sales cycles, increase conversion rates, handle the toughest objections, handle the gatekeeper, be more confident, handle rejection like a freaking pro. It's all in there. Dude, the success stories that we've been getting from this program have been honestly life-changing for us, unbelievable. So definitely check that out, cardoneu.com. Number 3 sales tip to increase sales today, texting. All right. Now, I got to tell you, I was a little slow to get on the texting thing because I thought it was a little too informal. But, man, I tell you that today we get more response from text messages. People that we call, we voicemail, we video. I mean, dude, we're hitting them from every different angle. Months without anything. And then you just shoot them a simple text. Are we still good? Do you hate me? Did I do something wrong? A simple text, and you get responses. It's crazy. It's crazy how it works. Here's some stats about texting, just to give you an idea how big this deal is. 6 billion text messages are sent every single day in the U.S. 80% of adult Americans text. It's the most common cell phone activity. They have a 98% open rate. Imagine if we got a 98% open rate in the web team from our emails. Emails on average have a 20% open rate. Text messaging has a 45% response rate, which means almost half the time somebody's actually going to write you back, while email has a 6% response rate. So look, texting is good for follow-up. It's good for prospecting. It's good for re-engaging. It's quick. It's easy. They don't have a lot of commitment involved with it. Is TJ still on the line? I see you keep looking there. You don't have a lot of commitment with it, so people can just do a quick answer. Like, sometimes I don't want to have a conversation. Sometimes I just want to be like, yes, no, whatever the deal is. I want it to be easy, right? It's got to be accessible for me at the time and convenient with everything else I got going on. Keep in mind, your customers, your prospects, dude, they've got a whole world that doesn't involve you, right? So like, if you're trying to get in communication with them, make it freaking easy for them. Don't send long freaking essay emails. Send short little emails that are really easy to read. Don't put a bunch of complicated words in there. Same thing applies to text, dude. Just make it quick, make it short, make it fast. Let's go to TJ from Jersey. TJ, what's going on? TJ, you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
What's your question, brother?
As a marketing consultant, I ran into a problem because if somebody's always focused on like gaining new customers, like what's a good like client management tool, like because you can't outgrow, you can't grow too much, as far as the current customers, like how do you continue to serve current customers while going after and constantly building up new customers and building up a list?
Yeah, dude, like that's, what you're talking about there is building a business. Like at some point you got to add people to the equation. If Grant would have never added people to this deal, we'd still be in LA in a tiny little office with, 6 people. At some point you got to think, how do I grow and scale my business? When I was a sales guy for Grant, this was early on, Dude, things were banging. We were, dude, it was like 15, 18 new clients every month. It was bananas.
Oh, wow.
It was off the chain. And we didn't have the support thing set up behind me. And so I was like, man, I gotta love on my existing customers so they're happy and they keep winning with the deal and they keep sending us a check. But then I gotta go out and do the right activity, which is create new business. So what I did out of my own pocket is I paid an assistant to help me follow up with my existing customers. We had little targets that we set. I paid her $500 a month. I think $500 a month, maybe $250 a week. I forget what it was. But it was nothing for me because I was out closing more deals. So at some point, you got to think about, hey, I got to maybe take a step back and invest some of the money that I'm generating in building some infrastructure into what I'm doing so that I can continue to grow. Because again, if you're busting at the seams and stuff's falling through the cracks, your business can't grow like that. So every business owner goes through that. You have to make a decision. Hey, how much is it worth for me to continue to grow and expand my business? And if it's worth a lot more than the cost of adding somebody else, then you got to make a decision if you want to grow or if you want to stay small.
I definitely appreciate it, Garrett.
Yeah, good deal, man. Hey, are you on Cardone University yet?
I have used some of the content on there. I haven't yet enrolled.
How are you using some of the content? You sign up for free access and then not go all the way?
No. Well, because before I seen the price was a little higher, so I was actually getting ready to enroll shortly. Actually,
let me ask you a question, TJ. Do you have $200?
Yes,
you do.
I do.
Would you like to invest that $200 in making yourself, a six-figure income?
I would.
Dude, CardoneU.com, man. That deal ain't going to last. I just tell you, when Grant gets back, that deal's going to be gone. We sent him the promo for it yesterday, so we could get the rug pulled out from underneath us, by the end of the week. But I would go buy it now. We're here to help you. You can call into the office. We can help you understand the program, the way that it works. We do a mastermind every single Wednesday at 2 p.m. East Coast Standard Time for the folks that are on it, where we coach you and we help you use it, and we help you work through sales problems and challenges that you're having with the with your company. So that you can be more successful, man. So we want to create a raving fan out of you, but we got to have you as a customer first, man. Get on that Cardone U, all right?
All right, thanks, Jared.
All right, brother, take care. Let's go to Ray from Pennsylvania. Ray from Pennsylvania, what's going on? Ray, you there?
Yes.
What's going on? Welcome to the show, man.
Thanks, man.
What's your question?
How do you enforce work ethic, good work ethic in people?
So do you have a sales team, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Okay. It starts with leadership. It starts with what you do on a daily basis to control the environment.
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it starts with what you do on a daily basis to control the environment. We have meetings every day. All throughout the day, every day, we're pushing people. We're encouraging people. We all in the sales team require our people to train every day on Cardone University. So, if you can control the content that your people put in, then you have a better indication of what you're going to get out of them, right? Do you believe that people get out what they put in?
Yes.
So then what you got to do is just focus on how you can control that content that's going in a bit more. And then, be unreasonable with it. Sometimes, when we have people that are that have counter intention or that are, causing problems in our company, we get rid of them. And sometimes you got to make decisions like that. Turnover can actually be a good thing. But you got to control the environment first, and that starts with your commitment to doing something on a daily basis to get your people going in the right direction.
Excellent.
Are you guys signed up for Cardone U?
Absolutely. The whole team is.
Okay. Where are you calling from?
Just signed up.
Where are you calling from?
York, Pennsylvania.
York? Where at?
Near the state capital, Harrisburg.
What's the name of your business?
Cash Now.
Oh, okay, cool, man. Awesome. Good deal, man. So
Robert's a media genius, man.
Yeah, dude, he's great. Whatever we can do to help you out with that, we can also talk offline. Rob can set up a call and we can work on some processes to help you implement what Ray has. He's got the corporate version of Cardone University because he's got a team, so they all have access to the program. And so what we can do is we can actually go through and we do some deeper coaching for clients, for corporate clients. And so we'd love to help you out with that.
Yeah, it's great, man. I got a bunch of stuff off your guys' website. I've got the playbook. I mean, I've been buying all your stuff. It's incredible stuff. I thank you, Grant, and Robert.
Awesome, man. I really appreciate that. Thanks for your business.
Yep, thank you.
Awesome, man.
Have a good day.
Let's let me blast through these last two things here. So we've got attitude first. We're talking five ways to increase sales today. Attitude, number one, hands down. If you don't get the attitude thing right, your commitment's going to be off. Everything else that comes after this is going to fall apart. Number two, got to get that VAFU rolling for you. VAFU, value-added follow-up. Number three, texting. Number four, this is a good one. This is surprisingly how few people actually do this well. Always ask for referrals. Every single conversation or communication that you have with anybody, you have the opportunity to ask for referrals. I got some stats on referrals. This is good stuff. 84% of decision makers start the buying process with a referral. Okay? So that means 84% of the decision makers who enter into the sales process, into the sales cycle, are starting that with a referral. So you got to start thinking, hey man, how can I start leveraging the clients that I have? And that's where you have to make sure that your post-sale VAFU game is on point. Because if you're taking care of people after the sale, they're going to want to recommend you. They're going to want to refer you. Referrals have a 75% higher conversion rate. Referrals close 70% faster. We all want to get deals done quicker, right? Referral customers have 59% higher lifetime value as a customer. That means they're with you longer and they spend more money. Salespeople who actively seek referrals earn 4 to 5 times more than salespeople that don't. And this is the big one right here. This is the opportunity, folks. Today you can do something about this. 91% of customers said that they would give referrals, but only 11% of salespeople actually ask. Huge opportunity right here. So whether you're selling ads on media, whether you're selling a training program, whether you're freaking knocking doors, selling carpet care or roofs, dude, referrals are the gateway for you to get more business that's easier to get, that closes faster, and that makes the company more money. Or you can continue to do it the hard way and just bang your head up against the wall making cold calls. You need to include all of it, but at some point that work smarter, harder thing, we want to work smart and hard, but that means you got to start incorporating these other ways to get new business. Now I want to mention something important about referrals. Dude, there's a right way and a wrong way to ask for referrals. When you ask for referrals, you should never ask with a yes or no question. Here's some examples. Do you know anybody who would benefit from this, product, service, what we've done for you? Would you mind sharing my card with anybody that comes to mind who may be able to purchase, use, blah, 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 whatever. Would you consider telling your friends, family, neighbors, coworkers about our experience today and pass my card along? See, those are kind of cop-out ways to get referrals, and you're not going to get referrals successfully out of that. The way that you do want to ask for referrals is you want to ask for referrals in a way that actually gets you names. So, hey, John, I know you had a great experience here today, or hey, I know you've been really satisfied with the program. I know you want to see me more successful. Who wouldn't, right? I need the name of 3 people. The first 3 people that come to your mind when you start thinking about what we've been able to do for you and your business. Get actual names. Make sure that your question that you're asking when you're asking for referrals results in getting you names and not a yes or no response. So come up with a couple different ways that you can ask this. Come up with ways that you can ask this on a sale that doesn't convert. Hey, look, unfortunately, we weren't able to do something with you, but, what have you thought about the experience up to this point? How easy was it to get information? How professional were we in communicating it to us? Who are the names of 3 people that that could use a service just like ours, even though it's not right for you? Pre-sale, after the sale, down the road, a year, you can keep that. Dude, referrals are it's like a well. You could take one customer, you could get referrals right after they purchase. 6 months later, after they're winning on the program, kicking ass, you can get referrals from them again. A year from now, you can get referrals. You can always get referrals because people are always meeting new people, man. Dude, I'm telling you ways that you can actually increase your sales today. If you want to make more money, if you're sick of your situation, if you want to feel like you're more successful and you're more productive, these are easy things that you can do today to increase your sales. Last one before I get to Frank from Kansas. Last one, role play and train daily. You can increase your sales immediately by simply role playing and training, refining your craft, improving your skill, improving your confidence on a daily basis. Look, motivation comes and goes. Your attitude's going to be good some days. Your attitude's going to be not as good other days. But the one thing is that if you develop skill and you become razor sharp, dude, you will always be able to produce. If you know what the sales process looks like, you know all the problems that come to you along the way, you will always be successful if you know how to handle them. So what you need to do is you need to determine how fit you want to be. How fit do you want to be with your sales game? Do you want to be diabetic and overweight? Do you want to be kind of healthy, but you still don't feel comfortable when you take your shirt off? Or do you want to be like, dude, I want to show this thing off all the time like Steve Spray, man. I'm taking every possible opportunity I can to take my shirt off, and I can do the little chest thing. You know that thing they do with their with the pec muscles when they're jumping around? Because y'all jacked up. Dude, that's where you want to take your sales game. That's where you want to have your skill. You want to have it at a completely, like a whole new level. Like Robin, dude, I wish you guys could see her. She's freaking jacked, man. But she's working out twice a day, man. She's freaking in there. She's working on her deal. Man, she's flexing, this little flex off back there. So look, you got to make the decision, and you got to commit to training on a daily basis. That's why we made Cardone U affordable. It's a $19,000 program. You can buy it for $19.95. It's a one-time payment if you want to save $400, or if you want to make payments, it's $199 a month. I mean, God, $200 is not a whole lot of money. I mean, I know even when I was broke, I could scratch up $200. The only thing that meant is I had to make a decision. Am I going to spend that $200 on, going out? Am I going to spend that $200 on something stupid that I don't really need? Am I going to spend that $200 on whatever? Or am I going to spend that $200 on something that's going to help me increase my income? If you don't have the $200 right now, then you need to do everything possible to find the $200. If $200 is a problem for you right now, then you need to do everything within your power to find $200, because the fact that you don't have $200 is a huge problem. And that alone is an indicator that you do not have a good financial situation. And we can help you with that with Cardone University. Just go to CardoneU.com. It's a special right now. It's a $19,500 program. It's on sale for $199 a month. We've never offered monthly payments this low on the platform before. Probably never will again. So take advantage of this. We ran a special on Cardone U about 6 months ago. We took it down, and people were freaking tearing the walls down because they were so like, I can't believe I missed that opportunity. I can't believe I missed it. Don't miss this opportunity. $199, CardoneU.com. It's a $19,000 program that will cover these 5 tips. These 5 things, these little 5 ways that you can increase sales today. Multiply that by 50, by 100, and that's how many things that you're going to learn from CardoneUniversity.com. Let's finish up today with our last caller, Frank from Kansas. Frank, thanks for holding on and being patient, man.
No worries, Jared. This is Frank from Kansas, obviously, 10xmlm.com, brother.
10xmlm.com?
Yes.
Love that, man. What do you do?
Man, what we do is, would you rather have time or money? Grant says you can buy time. That's what we do. Everybody goes to the store, buys stuff every day. Do you want to save that hour a week buying stuff, shipped to your door, or do you want to save 40 hours a week by making some money shipping stuff to people's door? That's what we do. I wanted to call and edify you, and really, man, there's people on here, and what I really, really enjoy about you, Jared, is, man, you disseminate and you break this information down so that we can understand it from Grant's high level he is such a stud. And then you're that guy who says, hold on. Let me explain this. And then, like, man, we just get it. That's awesome.
Man, I really appreciate that, Frank. I appreciate you following us. I appreciate you you calling in, and I hope that you're sharing everything that we're doing here in the office with your people. Give everybody where they can find you again.
That's Frank at 10xmlm.com.
Frank at 10xmlm.com. You on Twitter?
Yes, Bonvera Rocks, Facebook, Frank Sell Jr., Facebook, The Compensated Marketplace. We're all over the place.
Man, dude, you're everywhere. You everywhere, man.
Got to push.
All right, dude, I appreciate you calling in. Do you have a question, or was that you just showing some love?
Just showing some love.
Dude,
you're such an awesome job.
Attitude of gratitude right there. Frank's a good guy. I appreciate that, man. All right, guys, so we did 5 ways that you can increase sales today. Attitude, value-added follow-up, texting, asking for referrals, role-playing, and training every single day with a program like CardoneUniversity.com. Last shout-outs to all the shares on Facebook. Appreciate the love, the hearts, the shares. Rhett Holloway, James Bull, Logan O'Brien, Jedediah Algieri, Charles Scott, Flying Ryan Reynolds, John Moranco, Jimbo Carroll, Danielle Rowe, Robin Cash, Jeff Cash, Weston Brown, David Stills, Eloy Jimenez, Craig Myers, Sandy Glant, my wife. Dude, she's killing it with Beachbody. I'm proud of you, baby. Gavin Taylor, James Bull, Brandon Webb, Mario Washington, Kevin Wiggins, Jabulani Shishumi. I probably messed your name up, but I appreciate the love, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. And we're going to see you next week right back here with some more ways that you can increase your income for all the young hustlers out there. And remember, the only people that condemn the hustle are the ones that have already given up on the hustle themselves.